Parkey with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
12.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Tiger. Super.
3rd and long. It's gone. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 18 yards there and a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Goff on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Akeem Hicks in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
That's how we do it. Tiger. Dula.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Orange. Tiger. 11.
On first down, it's gone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Try to get it to Woods, and it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Let's go, Brown. Twos.
From the gun, here's Goff. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10.
Gotta go, gotta go. Red up. Red up. Dash, go. 18. Red up.
From the shotgun is Trubisky, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, boys, got four down. 18. Red's up. 26,
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Hey. 4 down. 18. Blue.
Here's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Parkey's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
94 is the mic. 94 is the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Eddie Goldman. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Twos. Jester.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. They got a man. It's Woods. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Room to run inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. On 1st and goal, good. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
This will be caught at about the 5. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. If you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
This is 3rd and goal, still looking for the first points of the game.
Starting left here. Three down.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. They're running with Gurley. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well.
You quit this game, bro.
So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough.
Lock in.
A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy.
Come on, man. You know you blitzing, you desperate right now. You know you desperate. You desperate, man. You are desperate.
I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Trubisky will throw. Gonna let one fly.
Yeah, look.
So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's
you need to get off that edge, bro.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution?
You need to get off that edge, bro. That edge. That 0 you off.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Don't be running for that hit, dude.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Come on, Gurley. Run the ball, Gurley. Run the ball, Gurley.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Dude, won't you do? Kill the clock on top of me. Garbage. Kill the clock, cause you garbage.
Strength on the run. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley.
We gonna make it safe. We gonna conserve the tackles. Come on, Gurley. Run the ball, Gurley. Come on, Gurley. Run the ball, Gurley. Come on, Gurley. Nope.
In this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Super 66.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
He ain't going nowhere.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads
Come
us
on,
to 3rd
Gurley.
and goal.
Come on,
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game.
Oh, he don't kill this. Look at he trying to DC the game. Man, come on, bro. Just quit.
Yeah, so
You know you trying to disconnect the game. You know I got you on YouTube channel for everybody to see you. I'm trying to pull out that plug, my nigga.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 4
Man,
yards
take
there,
3
but
before you
they're
want to make
still
it a little
well short
bad,
the
bro.
goal line with 4th down now looming.
I'm gonna hit you all day, baby.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Yeah, maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here. This is 4th and goal.
Left. Twos. 94 is the mic. 17.
As expected, they're going to keep the drive alive. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. They're turned away on 4th and goal.
I appreciate it. B-U-M. Quit bomb. Quit bomb.